Ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes when you edit a photo or video? You tap Enhance or drag a slider and suddenly the colors pop, the skin smooths, the sky turns golden. But what's actually going on inside your computer or phone to make that magic happen? Today on Knowledge Hub, we're diving deep into the science and technology that power photo and video editing. Let's start with photo editing. Every digital photo you take is made up of millions of pixels, tiny dots of color represented by numbers. Each pixel stores values for red, green, and blue, typically ranging from 0 to 255. When you adjust brightness, you're mathematically increasing or decreasing these values, making the image lighter or darker. Contrast enhancement stretches the range between light and dark pixels, improving visual depth. And when you tweak saturation, the algorithm amplifies or reduces the difference between those RGB values, making colors look more vivid or muted. Modern tools like Adobe Photoshop, Lightroom, and Pixelmator use complex algorithms and GPU acceleration to handle these operations in real time. For instance, when you apply filters or color grading, the software uses matrix transformations and convolution operations, mathematical models that apply changes across neighboring pixels to produce effects like blurs, sharpness, or even artistic styles. AI takes this further with neural filters, where trained deep learning models analyze facial features or lighting and generate entirely new pixel data, creating realistic retouching that traditional tools could never achieve. Now let's talk about advanced editing, like object removal or sky replacement. These tasks rely on computer vision and deep learning. AI models trained on millions of images learn to segment objects using convolutional neural networks, CNNs. When you remove an object, the software uses in-painting algorithms, such as patch match or GAN-based completion, which predict what the missing pixels should look like based on surrounding textures and patterns. That's why modern tools like Adobe's Generative Fill or Luminar Neo can convincingly recreate backgrounds. They're not copying pixels, they're generating new ones using neural synthesis. Now let's move to video editing, where the complexity multiplies. A video is essentially a rapid sequence of still images, typically 24 to 60 frames per second. Each frame is processed individually, but editors also rely on something called keyframes, specific points that define how effects or transitions evolve over time. For example, if you fade in a title from 0% to 100% opacity, the software interpolates values frame by frame to create that smooth transition. Behind the scenes, video editing software like DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, or Premiere Pro uses codecs and compression algorithms such as H.264, HEVC, or ProRes to decode and encode frames efficiently. These codecs use techniques like interframe compression, which stores only the changes between consecutive frames rather than saving each one entirely, drastically reducing file size while maintaining quality. When you add color grading or stabilization, your GPU gets to work again. Color grading uses LUTs, lookup tables, to remap colors to a desired cinematic tone, while stabilization uses motion estimation algorithms that analyze frame-to-frame camera movement and digitally correct for shake. Some advanced systems even use optical flow analysis to generate intermediate frames, achieving ultra-smooth slow motion. And here's where AI and machine learning have revolutionized editing. Tools like Adobe Sensei and Runway's Gen 2 use deep neural networks trained on massive datasets to automate complex edits, from removing objects in a video to upscaling footage to 4K or converting black and white clips into full color. These models analyze texture, motion, and lighting to predict what missing or corrected pixels should look like, making editing faster and more intuitive than ever. So next time you drag a slider or apply a cinematic LUT, remember, under the hood, your device is performing millions of calculations per second, powered by mathematics, graphics processors, and increasingly, artificial intelligence. Photo and video editing aren't just about creativity, they're a perfect blend of art and computer science working in harmony. If you enjoyed learning what really happens behind your favorite editing apps, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because here at Knowledge Hub, we uncover the magic behind tech. And as always, stay curious.